Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So, I believe we left off right in front of here, and I believe when I left off I specifically said I don't want to take a step forward just in case something happens, and it appears that that was a good idea, because when I took a step forward something happened. So, we've got a couple enemies now. I don't know how to feel about this. So, there's that big ugly stupid, there's the big ugly stupid who's like Kamex or whatever I called you last time. Did you just summon friends? I think you just summoned friends. You also set me on fire. Can we make you go away? At least for a moment. Let's see. Can I have some health, too? I really could use some health. No, I couldn't use rupees. I don't have any use for rupees. Alright, did I get rid of the one? I think I did. Alright, you're gonna give me a health. That makes this slightly easier because now there's going to be well, counting you, there's three, but two big ugly stupids chasing me down instead of three. That Kamex guy who is bouncing around up there and summoning fireballs, if you can like come down here for just a second, I would like that, because I would like to not have someone casting fireballs from on high. Personally, I think that makes this a little harder than it has to be. Alright, so you spawn down here, and I'm just gonna give you a whack, and that wasn't enough for you, apparently. You're gonna disappear and go somewhere else. No, no, not the boots. Not the boots. Not the boots. Ow. How did I not get hit by that? Alright, first. Alright, you can go and lunge. I'm gonna go and take a swing at that. And, unfortunately, Kamex is just sitting there, kind of getting in the way. I don't know if I can use magic. Can I use magic on you? I might be able to hit the helicopter guys with the hammer. To knock them out of the air. I don't remember. I might try that if I get a free moment. But first, I would like to deal with Kamex over there. So if you could come back down, that would be great. I'm gonna try and stick to the middle of the room. Alright, here you are. You're gonna go and do your thing. And I'm gonna get set on fire, and I did not get to you in time. Alright. Not gonna bother trying to hit you after you cast, because there doesn't seem to be that much time to get out of the way. And also you don't linger very long after that. Hang on. Alright, now you came back down. That was faster. I did not have to wait like probably 5 or 6 rounds before you decided to spawn down here. I don't know if it's on a timer, like every 3 rounds you come down or something, or if it is completely random, but really felt like it took a long time, that one. Alright, you know what? You're taking a long time again, and I don't know if I feel like waiting for you, so can I just, like, bait this guy into swinging? And, like, dodge or something? What is it? Is that the dodge? Oh, of course, now you come down. Can I, like, bait you into swinging, wasting time, and like, get in an opening to attack? Or can I just attack fast enough? Just barely got out of the way there. Can I just attack fast enough that, like, you'll... your armor will eventually break, and, like, I'll be able to do this a couple of times. Alright, boink, boink. You know what? Maybe I should have just done this first, without waiting for the guys to come down. Let's see. So, Smash Ball. I had better get some health after this. Yeah, alright. 2 hearts. I was hoping for more. Money is not something I really can say I need. And you spawned something else. Okay. Can I... Alright, I can't get over to that one in time. I really wish the fire... I really wish the fire set the other enemies on fire. Guess they do in Breath of the Wild, but not in the earlier ones. But really, is that it? Or are you gonna spawn something else? Alright, you spawned another one. Perfect. I assume that was your doing anyway. Alright, so... if you're gonna be like that, how about you just get down here and face me yourself? I don't know what I did, but the game made a noise that made it sound like whatever it was a good thing to do. You know what? This probably is not what I'm supposed to do, but can I, like, pick this up and, like, use it on Kamex over here? No, on Kamex I said, thank you. Is that really? So does my little dinky sword, like, not work against that guy? Is that why you just kept spawning them infinitely? That's weird. Well, before the Smash Balls evaporate, I'd like to break them apart and probably get some health. Alright, so there's one of those and one heart from that, which wasn't much. There's also this one over here, which is, alright, 2 hearts from this one, which is a little better. Filled up my flight juice, and is that everything? So how do I get up there? There's probably going to be some kind of tool in this treasure chest, isn't there? The hook shot. Okay. So we got the Carpe Retractum spell, and that's what these targets are for. I played enough video games to be able to put that together. And, let's see. The hook shot. I'm gonna get rid of these iron boots. I think I'm about done with those. Let's see. We're gonna go. I hate that A, like, isn't the use button when it comes to these things. Anyway, I'm also gonna want that. There we go. So that's gonna open the door. Is there anything else to do in here? Gonna put that away because it looks ridiculous and it's also kind of in my face. So I think we can probably use this to ascend the tower that we just fell down the last time. And we can probably use it to do a bunch of other things too, honestly. But firstly, there's a bunch of the helicopter guys who I don't really like. Can I, do that? And can I also do that? Alright, so you didn't drop health. You didn't drop health either. Why is the game overly generous with health when I don't need it and extremely stingy with health when I do need it? Alright, none of this grass had any either. There was a lot of flight juice, but not a lot of, like, health. Like, that's gotta just be a numbers thing, right? Like, there's no way that the game is actually being more stingy with health on purpose when I need health. Is that a grapple thing? A lash thing? Kind of looks like one, but I don't know where it would go. Usually when games fudge numbers like that behind the scenes, they'll do it, like, in your favor. So that the game might be more likely to drop hearts when you're low on health. And less likely to drop, like, flight juice when your magic bar is full. But, I've been in here already, apparently, so I've got to go do something in that tower. But I feel like this whole dungeon just hasn't been like that. Oh, right, there's targets. Alright. Is that close enough? That is not close enough. How about we just go here? Really? There we go. Alright, Carpe Retractum. I think I compared the lasso to that also, and they kind of serve the same purpose, but of the same purpose of getting you to somewhere that's out of reach, but the gameplay mechanic is slightly different. Like, the physical action is slightly different. Oh, hi, can I hit you with the hook shot? That's funny. Does Link have just a chain gun? Link has a chain gun. And that's not health. I'm not going after that. Alright. Next one, I suppose, will be here. And I do wish the range for this was a little longer, because then I wouldn't need quite as many of these platforms to get where I'm going. That still looks like... I assume that's out of range anyway. Yeah, that's out of range. That's not, like, within reach of this thing, is it? That's, like, almost on the same height as I am. I'd be surprised if I can reach that. I can reach that, can't I? Alright, well... I hate my life. So, pretend you didn't see that. So, I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm expecting... Take that stupid pottery, really. I'm expecting that you can never fly as far using the sail as it turns out that you can. I don't know if that's because the sail is just better now than it was in the beginning of the game. Like, some tools have been improved since the beginning of the game. I don't know if that's just because, like, at the beginning of the game, cool, an item I won't use. At the beginning of the game, like, there were all those gusts of wind that were blowing me around and making it just hard to get places. But I feel like I'm always surprised by exactly how far the sail, like, goes. And, like, I see things like that, and it's not like, well, I've tried everything else, I might as well try this too, and then I'm surprised that it actually works. I don't know, we're almost at the end of the game. I hope that I'm not gonna have to deal with that too much longer. So we can go and continue grappling our way up this way. I'm assuming that those spiky things on the wall are just for decoration, because if they didn't come into play farther down, they're probably not gonna come into play here. Let's see, Link is going to once again not start the camera, the first-person camera, in the direction that he's actually facing. Like, apparently that's on purpose. Apparently that's, like, the rule, is that the camera goes where Link is facing, not where the camera's facing. And, yeah, as you can probably tell, I think that's a stupid rule, and I wish it wasn't like that. Alright, so can I get up? I cannot get... Fine. Alright, I'm going to have to deal with you, and, if I can chain gun your face... that would be great. And that'll mean that I just won't have to, like... Won't have to deal with you. And why are you... Please. Oh my god. Alright, fine, we'll deal with you the normal way. So... Goodbye. Is that the last one? Or is there anything else? There's also this up here. Might as well see what's up here while I'm around. Oh, this is like close to the beginning. Alright, I came in through that way, I think. I am gonna have to go and use... Alright, Makara's over there. Can I, like, float over this way as well? Link cannot float over that way. Okay. So, it's not entirely clear why I was not able to float over a much shorter distance than the one down below, but whatever. We can fall and climb back up. Yes. I thought that was gonna, like, pull it over or something. Become as heavy as the Great Deku Tree himself. Yeah, alright, that's what you told me the last time. What else... I don't know if you're close enough for that. No, apparently not. What else can I do? So can I, like, repair the floor for one? Because I think I'm done down there. What if, can I use these in combination? So can I put on these boots and then stay over there? And then can I do this? And is that going to be like a kick in the forehead? Oh, weird, but it worked, I guess. Alright, Makar, you can wait. First, I gotta find out what's in this treasure chest. Great. That's definitely something that I need more of. So, alright, now that we're done with that, what is it, Makar? I can pick you up. I was expecting a conversation, but apparently we're not gonna converse. And, do we have to just fly down there now? Are you gonna say anything? Alright, I still like Medley better, but it is kind of adorable when Makar just, like, bounces around like that. Like, he seriously does remind me of, like, a Knockbon from Xenoblade. I'm pretty sure that's what I was thinking of earlier when I said that he reminded me of someone and I couldn't remember what. But, let's see. If I, like, jump here, I'm not going to be able to use you to flap, am I? No. But there is... can I get down there safely? There is... I saw some seed things. Oh, this is a bad idea. Did I really not take damage from that? Well, there's some seed things. What is it? Command melody. There's some seed things, and this looks like it's gonna open up a game. This looks like it's gonna make a treasure chest appear or something like that. Maybe it will be one of those, like, bounce things that springs me into the air, or possibly something else of that nature. But we can go plant the other seed. And, alright, that's gonna turn on a fan. I feel like I know what I'm gonna have to do here. Where are we going? Ow. Is that... Why did it just disappear? Is it on a timer? I guess it's on a timer. I didn't know where... I didn't know where he went, and he was... I guess he was up there, because he came falling back to Earth like 10 seconds later. Alright. Makar, I guess you win the unintentionally funny award for that one. So... What is it? Maybe I shouldn't do this while standing there. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. Let me try that again and see if I can, like, find where the top of it is. Alright, so we're going to go up, and if I go here, I see that above where we came in, there's, like, some more... Alright, made it. There's some more, like, land. And there's a windmill up there. Alright, nice. So, I'm gonna wait for it to stop and then come back. And we'll see if, let's see, it should be back in a second. We'll see if I can do anything really interesting. Why can I not fly? Why are you not turning back on? There we go, alright. I feel like it usually doesn't take that long, but if we go this way... let's see... I gotta... Oh, well... Not where I intended to land, but let me think about this. So over there's a treasure chest. Over down below me there's a cage, which looks like it needs to be unlocked. On the other side, I'm looking for like seed things, and the camera's not really cooperating. But if I go on the other side, it looks like there's space. I am going to let's see. There we go. And are you not capable of like turning in midair? That's really annoying. Alright, so because we can't have nice things, he just fell down several times, in fact. But if I go, like, over closer to this side, and I almost ran into something unpleasant, there's another door here, and I should have enough flight juice to hover just a little bit. No. Game. Are you like this? Alright, can I actually, like, just go like this? Alright, that's probably not how I'm supposed to get up here, but it worked. And there's enemies. I was hoping for, like, Deku planters or something, but it doesn't appear that that's what's up there. I'm gonna leave Makar there, and I'm gonna see if I can put this back on, and maybe go join him. Alright, so we're gonna rocket up on over this way, and wow, we actually got a lot more height out of that than Makar did, and also I can float for longer, so we're gonna land on the waffle. That's just sitting on top of this windmill. And there's some enemies who I can hit with a chain gun. Alright, or I cannot hit them with a chain gun because they're just gonna move too fast. I feel like I should have at least hit you on the recoil there. Alright, fine. We can do this the normal way. Alright, so surveying what I see here, and we're going to just go and take a little leap of faith. There is this one treasure chest over here. Makar is going to be hanging out over there by the door. Oh, you know what I want is more flight juice, because I am running out of that, and if I run out of that, I'm going to not really be able to do the things that I want to do, so we're going to go and deal with that first. So if I can get rid of you, I might get some health also. Alright, well, a little bit of flight juice. What's in that treasure chest, I wonder? Did I get the dungeon map yet? The map is a little more useful to me than the compass, although I don't even really use the map very often either. Let's see. There's a couple clumps of grass here, and yeah, I don't need arrows, I don't need rupees, I don't need, like, all the other things that you were giving me. Game. Alright, how about this? I go through the door, the grass is gonna respawn, And there might be like, oh, a lot of guys. All right, I guess I won't be going back through the door. I could use a way to get through, and if I go too close, you're gonna wake up. I could use a way to get. This is like a problem because they have me cornered, and I don't know if I can get out of here. I can't blow them away. Can I King DDD them? I've only got 2 hearts to play with. Alright, I can sort of King DDD them. Is that going to be enough to let me... Alright, wow. Alright, very aggressive. Huh. If I can, like, do this... No! Wait, can I chain gun you? That wasn't what I meant to hit. No, you're just gonna bounce off. Can I get, like, the back of you? The eyes? It's usually the eyes. The eyes are what, like... You're dropping bombs when I kill you? But I thought bombs didn't work on you. Was I just, like, missing with the bombs when I was throwing them earlier? Let's try this again. Let's drop it that time and see if I can get you to walk over it. I don't think that did anything. I think this is how I'm supposed to deal with you. Did I get both of you at the same time? Alright, I think that's the last one. And that was, pretty annoying. But, that really was just like a slow war of attrition. And can I get a heart from this one too? I think I did, actually. And, that's going to open up the door and also that treasure chest. Alright, let's see what's in that treasure chest. Heart, thank you. I don't think I've ever had more than, like, 5 hearts at once. Small key. I don't think I've ever had more than, like, 5 hearts at once in this video so far. Speaking of which, how long has it been? I think this one's going to be getting on a little bit. So, if I can go and... Where did Makar spawn? Oh, great. Am I going to go and have to search for him? Is he going to be back downstairs? That'll be really inconvenient, if he's downstairs. But... Alright, thank you. I actually did kind of need some of that. That's kind of why I went through that door in the first place. Let's see. If Makar is back downstairs, I'm gonna, 1, cry, and B, probably just end it off and find him in the next video. Let's see. I think the next place I'm gonna want to go is gonna be over there. But I do really want to know where Makar is. Yeah, I'm gonna end this off here. So my name is Dragonite, this has been The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Next time, we're going to be going and jumping over that way for one, and probably doing something with these windmills, I'm not entirely sure. I might go through this door a couple more times off screen to see if I can get some more hearts back, but otherwise, whatever. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.